What up, guys? Welcome to the Science Fest 2024 exhibition. So today we are moving on to the most interesting part of the Science Fest, and I'm Bawa here with my co-host.
How are you?
So moving on, we'll be going to our first exhibition, preparation of hydrogen gas. Hello. Hello.
Hi.
So what's all this about?
So this is the preparation of hydrogen gas. So we are trying to prove that there is the hydrogen gas in our final end. So this is our setup. This is the test tube, delivery, and this is our dilute hydrochloric acid, and our magnesium metal, and this is the tissue funnel.
So what's the use of the magnesium metal and then the hydrochloric acid?
So as you know, magnesium metal is a reactive metal, and we know that metals react with acids to form a salt and gas. And now we want to prepare hydrogen gas. So as you can see, we have a matches here. We will accumulate the gas into this container. Then we light these matches on it. Once a pop sound is heard, we can conclude that the gas involved is a hydrogen gas.
Okay, that's very interesting. Can you try it out for me to see?
Magnesium metal into the test tube.
Okay, so currently they are setting up the experiment for the production of hydrogen gas. So when you're done, you pour the hydrochloric acid inside. So funnel.
Yes. So I will add dilute hydrochloric acid to the metal. So as you can see, it's reacting. It's reacting with the metal. Let me block it. So I'll need one person to come and hold it for me. Susanna, hold it like.
Okay, I guess we heard that pop sound. Very, very interesting. So we'll be back, okay?
Okay, so I see some scientists around. So your name?
Ajuabuama.
And what are we doing here?
Testing for blood groups.
Wow, blood groups. Okay, so how do you do that?
First of all, you sit the patient down. So then you clean the tank where you want to test for the blood. So you just clean it. So after cleaning, then you use the lancet needle to prick the person. Then you take 3 samples of her blood.
Why do we have to take 3 samples of it?
Because we have 3 reagents here to test for it. If it is O positive, AB negative, or AB positive.
That's interesting. Sorry. Oh, okay.
These are the 3 samples. After that, then you clean it. You give a cotton wool to clean the blood off. So she's adding the reagent to it.
What reagent is that?
This one is reagent A. The antigen A. Then this one is the antigen B.
The last week.
This one is antigen B.
So whether it's positive or negative.
So maybe stir it. The one that floats.
Then we stir it, the one that clots. That's how we do it. To identify which is which.
Okay, so right now she's trying to stir the blood to see the one that clots. Yeah. We see something happening, but it's not kind of clear.
This one is clothing. This is not clothing. This one is not clothing. So because there's no clothing in the A and B, it means it's O. And this determines the resource factor, which means that the person is O positive.
Oh, really? Okay, so that's very interesting. Okay, so we have our ladyship here, and she was there at the blood test. So what have you learned?
Oh, I've learned a lot of things. Not a lot, but 3 things actually. That they use 3 types of reagents to test for your blood. And then when it clots, that's when they know which blood group you are. So mine clotted. So I'm O positive.
Then I'll try to test mine too. Nice talking to you. Bye. So we keep moving and keep moving. We see a lot of scientists showing us a lot of things. And I'm seeing paper, some color changes, and a whole lot. Excuse me, please. So what do we have here? I see Stella and Kezia on the paper. I don't understand that. Can someone please explain how?
Okay, so here we are using science in a more creative way. And we have phenolphthalein. We have phenolphthalein and a base of sodium hydroxide. So here we are trying to change the color of the sodium hydroxide by adding phenolphthalein to it. So when you add phenolphthalein to the base, you get a purple color change. So that's what we made in a more creative.
Oh, okay.
So let's see. And we have a base in this water gun. So when we spray it, you get a color change, which is purple color change.
That's beautiful. And I see, hey, Henry. I know this is a single sex school. Why do we have Henrys here? Okay, we are still moving. It's actually interesting how we see things change from. We see laboratory preparation of carbon dioxide, and we have here
Crystal is we are preparing this one carbon dioxide. Yes. So first we will take the calcium carbonate, and we will take like 3 or 4 samples, and we pour it in the flat bottom flask, and after that we add the dilute hydrochloric acid. So our main reason for doing this is to test for the carbon dioxide in it. So when we pour, like, let me do it for you to see. Take like 1, 2. You can take like 3 or 4.
how about 5 or 6 or 7?
Any amount that you want. But I would like to take 3. So after that, you pour the dilute hydrochloric acid. So make all visualization come here, because when you add the dilute hydrochloric acid to the calcium carbonate, it will turn, if it turns the lime water milky, it indicates that the gas involved in the reaction is carbon dioxide. So that's what we are testing. So first we add the dilute hydrochloric acid. See, it's 10. Sorry.
Yeah, I see. Oh wow, very interesting. Very interesting. You guys you are doing very well. Future scientists.
We are moving on to our next exhibition, which is changing copper to brass, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what's going on here? Like, explain the process.
So right now you see like an alloy is a mixture of a metal and a non-metal, and copper is a non-metal, and zinc is a metal. So right now you have to heat the zinc powder with the sodium hydroxide. That's a reaction. And the coin is put into the boiling. Please, the coin. Then you see the coin will turn to silver after some time. And put it in the water to cool down. Then we'll clean it with a tissue or rag and put it directly over the fire to make it brass.
Okay, that's very interesting. Nice to see.
A brass one person coin before.
No, I haven't actually.
Through this you can see that. Thank you.
Okay. Wow, that's very interesting. But moving on, there's another exhibition going on at the other side. So, there's another exhibition going on here. I see some lime and phenolphthalein. Wow, okay, so what's going on here?
For carbon dioxide, that's carbon dioxide gas. And the process is quite simple but difficult. So we have our lime water here. I think it's okay. Then we have our indicator, that's phenolphthalein. And drop. Indicators bring about a color change, so you see it.
So why is it bringing about the color change?
Indicator, and when you add an indicator to any solution, it has a color it brings. For example, if you add methyl orange to an acid solution, it turns pink.
Okay.
Sorry, base, I'm so sorry. So we have our pipettes here. We're going to blow it so it turns milky.
So why are you blowing the air inside?
Carbon dioxide in the air I'm blowing is supposed to turn milky. So to prove that there's carbon dioxide, that's why I'm blowing in air bubbles inside, because we breathe out carbon dioxide.
Okay. Is this going to take a while? No. Yeah. Oh, I see the color change. Yeah. Okay, so I see that it's changing color. So why is it changing color? Why is it changing color? Because
we are testing for expired carbon dioxide. So the carbon dioxide that she's breathing, she's blown into it's expired. So it will eventually change the solution to milk.
Okay, that's very interesting. Okay, so moving on, there's another experiment going on here. Good afternoon. Please, what's going? I see soap making here. Please, what's going on?
We are making soap. The local soap. We are making local soap.
Local soap. Okay. Can you please just us a bit about the processes and all that is happening?
Okay, so the reaction is base plus the oil, and then it will produce soap and then glycerol.
Is it just any regular oil like coconut oil?
Yeah, you can use any oil at all.
So this oil right here is palm oil, or okay, and this is
The base.
okay, wood ash. And then okay, and then this is okay, so what does this contain?
The glycerol, the one we pour from the soap.
So then
It is the base, the chemical one.
that's very interesting. So you are making local soap, am I right? Okay, so this is
Final.
okay, so this is the final product of their soap making process. This is very, very interesting, I must say. That's very nice. Thank you for your time. Okay, so moving on to our next experiment.
I'm
going to take it from here. So we are going. Let's go. You know, I actually heard that this school has the finest scientists. Like, they are so nice and so beautiful. And you can see for yourself that they are too beautiful. Okay, so we are going. I see neem tree. Okay, so I see neem tree. So what do we have?
Okay, so this is a presentation, and we are using this to purify water. We are using the neem leaves to purify the water. And right now, you can put the neem leaves in the water for 2 to 3 hours, and you are good to go. See, some clean water, they are not purified. Yeah, so when you add the neem leaves, it's okay.
For 2 or 3 hours, I can use it for my gas soak, everything. Hey, okay, then I think I'll try that. Have you tried it? Have you tried? Try it. I had neem tree has medicinal purposes. Okay, let's keep going. I see people wearing shirts with robotics on them. I think they have something to show us. Excuse me. Coming through, excuse me, coming through, excuse me. Okay, so what do we have here?
This is a rainwater harvest system. So when it starts raining, the water collector collects the rainwater, and then this is a rain sensor. This is a water pump. So by the slightest indication of rain, the rain sensor activates the water pump to pump the dirty water into the filtration chamber. So the water goes into the filtration chamber, which has gravel, charcoal, and cotton. The gravel filters the macro particles, and the charcoal filters the smaller particles and removes the bacteria in the water. The cotton takes care of the discoloration in the water. So like this cloudy nature of the water, when it goes through the cotton like takes the smaller particles, the colloidal particles in the water, or like the suspensions in the water, and it makes it clearer. So the filtered water goes into the water reservoir, and then you can use it for domestic purposes such as watering your plants, washing your cars, instead of using the purified water which is meant to be drunk. So like instead of using the water supplied by dams and things, instead of wasting that purified water, we can just filter rainwater and use it for domestic purposes.
Okay. And I see a building, something like a factory or something. What's this about?
So this is basically just a prototype of a house which will hold the system. So it doesn't really contribute to the whole process, but it's like a prototype of what will hold the process.
Okay, so I didn't lie when I said we have beautiful scientists in Archbishop Girls. You can see for yourself. Okay, we keep going and we see a lot of containers. Hello, what do we have here?
What do we have here? We have a water filtration system. So it is the job of this filtration system to purify all our dirty water. So we have our ballast stone, we have our small stone, we have sea sand, and we have cotton. So we have people who live in those places where their water bodies have been contaminated by galamsey activities. So those people, they end up not being able to use their water bodies for their domestic purposes. But we are here to tell you that you can purify that water for it to be clean and to be used again. So you go and get that your dirty water, the one that you think you can.
So dirty.
The one that you think you cannot use, then you pour it into your ballast.
Okay, so she's pouring the water inside right now.
So the ballast stone will filter out all the large particles and the small particles that were in the water. But then some of them will be stubborn enough to get into the small stone. And the small stone will filter them out again. Then another stubborn ones will get here. So those tiny ones that will get here, this one will still filter them out. But then there will be some tiniest ones that this one couldn't filter out. Then it will get here. Then we have our cotton. We are so sure that when it gets here, our cotton can filter out the tiniest stones that this one couldn't filter them out. So if you see here, you can see those tiniest things, and you can testify that this sand can't filter out this small particles. So the cotton will trap them, and you end up with your.
So do you think I can drink this water?
Yes, you can't drink this water because in as much as it looks clean, there are some bacteria in them that you cannot see with your eyes, and those bacteria are not good for your health. So another way you can make this, even though it's clean, it's not pure. So the only way you can make it pure is by boiling. So you boil it, and the boiling will get rid of those tiny bacteria to be safe for usage and consumption.
Okay, very interesting. Guess who we have here? Our very own science president.
My name is Ifwa Ejiriba Sam Onuyawonto.
Okay, so she basically organized everything here, the chemicals, the exhibition, the program, and everything. We want to really appreciate you for being our president. Okay, so what have you seen so far? How has the program been for you?
It has actually been really fun. Surprisingly, it was really fun, from the drama to the choreography to the speech. Everything was just on point, and I think the exhibition is also going very well. The blood test is doing well. The hydrogen, the carbon dioxide, everything is just going so well, and I just thank God for it.
We really appreciate. We've seen that there are a lot of people here with good potentials of being scientists in the future. We thank you so much. Hello, ladies. How are you? Please, your name?
I'm Kezia.
Okay, so what have you learned so far from the exhibition?
Oh, okay. I went to that place and I learned how they prepare carbon dioxide, and also how they use palm kernel to do soap, and I've learned so many things.
So do you think you'll try some at home when you go?
Oh yeah, I'll try the soap making.
I want to see that when we vacate. Vacate, you're right. Okay. Hello, lady in black. What's your name?
Abigail.
Okay, so what have you learned so far?
We should conserve water.
The whole science fest was about water.
Yes, it was about water.
The exhibition too.
I learned how to test for carbon dioxide. She mixed some things, and you could see the lemon turn to milk. Yes, and how to conserve water, how whatever it is. And I learned neem leaves. It filters water. It makes water clean, so you can make your water clean by putting leaves inside.
We see a lot of exhibition, people enjoying themselves time to time. We keep going and going. Okay, so we don't only have people from Archbishop Potter Girls here. We also have people from Ahantamai Senior High School. Please, who do we have? Okay, so how did you see the program? How did the program go for you?
Yeah, it was interesting.
So what have you gone to see any of the exhibitions? So what are you expecting to see?
The last year we were here, so we're expecting to see more of that.
Okay, so she has not really gone to see the exhibitions. Hello, what's your name?
Please, I'm Linda Wood.
Have you gone to see the exhibitions?
Yes, please.
And what have you learned so far?
So far, I've learned how to prepare carbon dioxide.
Hello, I see a group of Ahantamai girls here, and I really want to ask them about how the program has been for them. Hello, lady, what's your name?
I'm Abigail Apero.
How has the program been for you? What have you learned?
Oh, it's really cool. We've learned a lot here. We've gotten to know that there are more things to study ahead, so we are still working.
Have you gone to see any of the exhibitions?
About.
Why people not going? They are really interesting. Just go and see them
there now.
So I'll look for you.
Okay.
So we are here with one of the Ghana Secondary Technical School students from the Robotics Club. Hey.
Yeah, I'm Joe Nanakwesijan.
Okay, nice to meet you. So how was your experience of this year's science fair?
Okay, so far so good. We are still observing it. It's not be a bad experience. serve that with yogurt and yeah, we are here to present our own stuff.
Okay, so from the exhibition going on around you, what are you learning? If you are learning,
I think I read the theme of this year's program, Science Fest program. It's all about water, preserving water, and how to protect water and stuff. So I think it's not a bad project or initiative. That's why I can say about it.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Joel.
Joel, nice to meet you, Joel. Okay, so moving on. We have this very nice gentleman in our midst. Hi.
Hi.
May I know your name?
I'm Judah Afidumensa.
Judah, that's a very nice name, don't you think?
Oh yeah, it is.
Okay, so what is your overall experience like of this festival this year?
Okay, so the festival this year is actually quite interesting. I mean, I witnessed how the device was supposed to sense water, and it pumps the water whenever there is rain into a tank by filtering it so that it could be used for domestic purposes. The entertainment put in place was on point and everything was spectacular.
Okay, thank you so much, Judah. Right, okay. Nice to meet you. May I know your name and the school you are from?
Oh, I'm Prince from Ademra Senior School.
Okay, that's very nice. So, overall, how was your experience of this year's Science Fest?
We are very grateful for the program and we are so grateful for this. We are happy to come here. Yes, we are happy to come here.
Okay, so overall, have you learned anything? And if you've learned anything, can you share a piece of it with us?
Oh, I have learned so many things from it. During the quiz, we are here for the quiz, and then I learned so many things from it, and I experienced how strengthened we are. And some of the school, I know how they perform, and I know how they provide the answers very well, and I know. So I experienced more things from them, and I will try to also get something from it.
Okay, nice to meet you. Thank you. Okay, so moving on, we have a very nice brother here from St. John's School in 2nd B. So, hi. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Your name, please?
My name is Charles Ava.
Charles, that's a very nice name. So, overall, how was your experience of this 2024 Science Fest?
It was quite okay, and it's really brought the best out of us.
So, over 10, how would you rate this?
I would say 7.
7. Why 7?
It was good, but not to perfection.
Okay, so from the exhibition around you, have you learned anything? And if you have, please share a piece of it with us.
We were doing a contest, so I didn't get time to.
Okay, so you're one of the quiz boys. So. Okay, oh, that's very nice. Nice to meet you, Charles.
So earlier this program we had our musician and they gave us a blast. They were singing a lot. So how do you find it?
It was very exciting. I don't know, a lot of talents from science students, things that we didn't even imagine. I was amazed, in fact, I was amazed.
How will you rate the program over 10?
It was 10 over 10 minus 0.
Minus nothing. Minus nothing. Okay, so I would like to introduce our musician, Potter's very own. Please introduce.
Okay, I'm called Lodina Aku. My handle is Miss Chiomaye. If you want to find me, you can search my name.
Please give us a freestyle
about my song that I sang there. Okay. Hey. Machona China, oh girl, don't do. Coming like a TV and I don't do. Okay, you know, all of my niggas are poor. Nothing you could ever need at all. Machona China, oh girl, don't do. Like you need a break and then me and the rose, baby. If you want me, catch it on my so me. Yeah.
You actually have a beautiful face, a beautiful voice. Well, when you have good backups, I'll see you guys later.
So here we are again with our last exhibition of a fire starter. Okay, hi.
Hi.
So what's going on here? What's this foil going on? What's it doing?
This experiment is to show you how to start a fire without a fire source. Example, like a matchstick. So here we have a mortar, foil, potassium permanganate.
So it's potassium permanganate, which is okay, interesting. Okay, so what is the potassium permanganate? Is it just going to be there then start the fire? Please elaborate.
A reaction between potassium permanganate and glycerin, which is in the container, cause a fire. So that's what we are displaying.
Okay, that's interesting. Please display for us to see. Okay, so in here you have your potassium permanganate in here, and then we right now she's putting in 5 drops of glycerin. Okay, let's go. Okay, so I think at this point in time we move back. That was very interesting to see. Wow, so with just these 5 drops of glycerin, fire had formed. Isn't this very interesting?
It's interesting.
Isn't it amazing?
It's amazing.
Isn't it fantastic?
It's fantastic.
Wow, what a shock. Okay, so coming to the end of Science Fest 2024, and this has been a very interesting experience.
Okay, so it has actually been a blast and a lot of fun. We hope to see this a better next year when we are not here actually. So bye everyone.